The first Patriot Sprint Tour event of the 2011 season was at the Woodhull Raceway. Chuck Heaving was looking good in his heat race until he spun out the 45 on lap number 4. Yet it wouldn't bother him going to the back of the pack. He would charge back up, nearly get back by Brian Howland for the race lead on the final set of corners. Nevertheless, both of them would make it into the redraw, where they would start in the top 8 for the 25-lap A main. Fireworks lit up the sky with a ton of fans at the Woodhull Raceway. Scott Kruder, who was slated to start in 6th, would have to go to the back with an apparent shock problem. On the initial green, Shane Ely jumped out in front of the field. The sophomore competitor out of Pennsylvania held the lead for the first 6 laps, but it would be Brian Howland, the 4-time series champion, diving to the inside and taking the lead away on lap number 7. He got down to the bottom, and that was mainly where he was found all night long. Chuck Heaving, though, was moving on the top of the racetrack. On a lap 8 restart, went around the outside of Ely for second, and then on lap 13, just as he was taking the lead away from Howland, the caution would come out and make Heaving do it all over again. Howland tried to slide in front of the 45, but Heaving had enough power to cross back underneath and slide up in front of Brian Howland's 51 to take the lead for what would appear to be the rest of the way. Later on, Scott Kruder from back in the pack, after having to start last, would get up into the top 5 around Don Adamczak, but nearly got into the back of Jared Zimbardi, allowing Adamczak to get back by. Well, running in 8th, Steve Collins spun around his number 67, collected George Suprick. They were both done for the night. On the ensuing restart, Howland peeked down to the inside, took the briefest of leads, but it would be Heaving getting back around him and then carving his way through lap traffic with 3 laps to go to put the 45 in clean air and cruise to his 4th career Patriot win at the Woodhull Raceway and pick up another checkered flag in front of a big crowd. He talked about it afterwards.
Oh, Woodhull's always been real good to us. It's, it can be a fast track, and, it really can be technical as far as not overdriving the car, or you can go right off the end of it. But no, Woodhull's been good, and it's good for our sponsors too, and Wilkins RV, so it works out great for us.